This is October 11th, 2016. This is a neon pumpkin that I made back in the mid to late 80s. It was on Thanksgiving Day because I remember bending out the teeth downstairs and I could smell the turkey cooking in the oven. Anyway, this was an old beer sign that I converted into a neon pumpkin. And the transformer is a Transformer. It is a 7530, which means it's 7500 volts at 30 milliamps. And it consumes 225 volt amperes, which is a watt. So 225 watts running. It's got a pull chain switch on it. And the glass work here, the top is made out of what's called Veep Green, V-E-E-P, made by Voltark in Connecticut. This is 10 millimeter in diameter, and also this outside clear glass is 10 millimeter in diameter. This looks yellow when it's off, but it's a nice bright green color when it's on. And this tube starts, let's see where it starts. Here's an electrode that starts the outside of the pumpkin. It goes around, across the bottom, back up this side, and then it drops down to one of the eyes in the pumpkin, which drops down to the nose, then it goes over to the other eye, then it drops down to the mouth with the teeth in it, and that was tricky business making that. There's a couple of welds in there I had to do to do it. There's a weld right there. There's another one here, and after you go through the teeth, it terminates into an electrode that goes into the transformer. The one up top here, it jumps across over to the pumpkin stem, which is green, jumps across, goes up the top here, back down again, and it goes down into the other terminal of the transformer. Okay, this is what it looks like in daylight, not lit up. Actually, I can light it up in daylight, but it won't show up very brightly because of how bright it is outside. But it actually might show the green a little better than it does at night. The camera doesn't do justice to the colors on this. Anyway, I'm going to record this when it's lit up later on. Okay, here's the pumpkin at 4 p.m. If I try to record this with no background light, the brightness of this is far higher than what this camera can handle. I can actually see the Veep green here. At night, it's too bright, you can't even see the green. Anyway, here it is, lit up at 4 p.m. Not bad. I'll try to record it again when it gets dark. Okay, it's now 20 minutes to 7 p.m. and this is getting pretty dark out. This thing is really standing out. It's lighting up the whole deck. Anybody driving by, it would probably look like there's probably a fire up here because this orange-red looks just like fire. Anyway, wheel this out a little bit. And that sucker is bright. And I can actually see the green this time. I've tried to record this before. The green was all washed out. It was almost all white. And the neon, the orange-red, was almost all white too. But this is doing a much better job. Okay.